Ooh, this is some good New Year's Eve music. Hey, ho! Welcome, everybody. Everyone understands.
Is this royalty free?
This is my friend Larry's music. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Trish Brina Show. We got a juicy one for today. 2020. Hasta la vista, baby. This is it. We're down to the wire. Last few hours to go, and it's time to kiss that big, beautiful 2021 in the face. You ready for this?
Kiss 2020 goodbye.
Hello, beautiful Bonnie. We're going to have a great time together tonight. We're going to spend about 30 minutes together. We're going to unpack this thing called how do you turn lemons into lemonade? We had all kinds of 2020 lemons, didn't we? Wow, what a friggin' year. Want to hear from you while we're going through this session together. You know, what were your big breakthroughs? Where did you find the lemonade? And what lemonade are you looking forward to in 2021? And we're also going to dig in a little bit to something that we focus on, which is setting conscious goals. And one of the things that I absolutely love about goals is this trifecta around your mission, your vision, and the actions that you're going to take. So we'll unpack that a little bit as well. But right now, it's just time to say hi. Come on in. Hi, Dale. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. Great to see you.
Also, if you haven't already, we just sent an email out to every one of our subscribers inviting you to join us for 5 days, completely free, for the Energy Detox and Reboot event 2021, where we will teach moving meditations, joint mobility, how to have a happy, healthy spine, all about how the energy body, the physical body, the conscious and the subconscious mind integrate together. But we're doing something really different this year.
Can I put the link up so they can just write it down real quick? Jot that down in case you don't have it yet.
And you can totally share this with anyone and everyone you know. If you put that link on your Facebook page, it'll populate.
Yeah.
We want as many people as possible to get their immune system as high as possible right now. It's so important.
Strong.
This can make a big difference. So what we're doing different this year is that we're doing 5 days of pre-work that Tristan's calling pre-tox.
Yeah, we're prepping for the detox.
Every day starting today, leading up to the event, there'll be a small training, a short video, something you can do, something you can think about. Educating actually sometimes people as to, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was helping my immune system, or I didn't know that was hurting my immune system. So I hope you'll join us. It will be amazing. Facebook, I think, is the best way to go through it, but you don't need Facebook. You can also do it straight through the website.
All right. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Dale. Cheryl.
We're here.
Look at everybody. Jolene. I've got to put my readers on. Hello, Ann. Hi, Joni. Oh, goodness gracious. There's so many of you
and
here.
And Barbara, of course, at the very top.
Beautiful redhead Barbara.
And Susan.
Hi, Bonnie, Susan, Cheryl. Great to be with you. This is Whoa, they're doing the fireworks already. You know, when we moved into this new house, which wasn't long ago, right in front of our bay window was this ginormous explosion of light. That's how it feels inside when you meditate too. But they gave us pictures when we moved, before we moved in.
Yeah.
The realtor lives in this area, and she said, oh my gosh, New Year's Eve is shamazing here. You guys look at this picture, and she showed us this couple walking down the street with all these fireworks in the sky. So
because we live a little bit outside of whatever the city limit is of like no fireworks, and supposedly there's a group of people here and they combine their funds and they do their own fireworks for this community. And
even though it's raining right now.
Yeah, they told us that from this room looking out that window would be the best place to see it.
We can't flip the camera on this camera, but you just have to trust us. There's some cool fireworks going on. You might hear them. So let me set this up.
I thought you meant flip the camera. We are sitting on different sides of each other.
I could flip us. I could absolutely left, right flip. No, I like being over here.
I got an email from someone that goes, it really disturbs me when you guys sit on the opposite side of each other.
Very disturbing.
Hello, Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe-licious. She's a Clubhouse member.
I see Ann.
Anybody on the Clubhouse, say ho-ho. Give us a CH in the chat if you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, if you're on the Clubhouse app, at Satori Method, at Sabrina Truscott. We were
That's
on
how
it
you
today
follow
for
us.
like an hour and a half.
We got up on stage a couple times. I was thinking about this. For those of you who don't know, this is like a live podcast where people can come in live and listen, and you can see the pictures of the speakers like you see the pictures of people on Facebook, but they get invited up onto the stage. I guess if you know the person who started the room, and you can talk and share about life and business and all the things. But when you get invited in to share, it's so cool because people are coming in and they're listening to you live. And for those of you who like to be interviewed, or you like to speak, or you want to get on a summit, or get on a teleseminar or something, you don't even have to book this. It's just live. It's just happening, and you just jump on a stage if you're invited, and it's so cool.
Yeah,
it's so different.
It was really fun today because we have some friends that we haven't seen in a while. Natalie Ledwell from Mind Movies, Lisa Cherney, she was Lisa Sasovich's partner, and now she's doing her own thing, and Melanie Benson and JJ Virgin.
Hey, Justin.
And so the conversation was about, everyone was a business owner, but the conversation was about, we asked, if you had to name 2020 a movie, what would you name it, and who would be your co-star? And that was really fun.
And what was yours called?
Mine was called Reframe at the Speed of Love.
Yeah.
That was the name of my
beautiful
movie.
teaching.
And it co-starred me. It was me and me. It was me.
The two versions of Sabrina.
Me that was choosing love, and me that was struggling to see the truth back and forth. I thought
we all can relate to that.
Yeah.
Reframing at the Speed of Love. Well, we're going to go ahead and set this up for you right now because a lot of folks just joined, so welcome. There's a thing in Clubhouse, since we've been so Clubhouse focused lately, it's called Reset the Room, so everybody knows what's going on because people are coming in all the time. When you do a live like this on Facebook, kind of the same thing. People are just showing up. So here we go. 1,
2,
3. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Sabrina Show, and Happy New Year's Eve. We're talking about turning lemons into lemonade. We got a lot of 2020 lemons we've all collected. A lot of cray-cray happened this year. More cray-cray perhaps to come, but doesn't mean that we cannot convert the lemons into this beautiful lemonade, right? Mm-hmm. So we want to unpack that a little bit together. We want to hear from you what your lemon to lemonade experience has been. So start thinking about that right now. What's been a big breakthrough that happened for you? Maybe COVID was the expedient for you. It certainly has been in our lives. It's caused us to look at things Go ahead.
Not just COVID, but the trickle down. What happened because of that? What couldn't you do? Who couldn't you see? What was taken away?
All
what
the ramifications.
was added to with that as the catalyst, impetus for that?
I also want to talk about this word that was very popular in the beginning of the crisis called pivot, especially if you're an online person, like an entrepreneur. But I also want to talk about innovation. Like, what are we innovating moving forward, taking that lemon into lemonade? Yeah. And lastly, we want to dig into what we call mission, vision, and action. It's a trifecta of setting soul goals. And since it is the New Year's soul goals, baby.
Soul goals.
We got 2021 fast upon us. Everybody's setting resolutions, right? Well, we want this trifecta in place, and we're going to bring some ultra clear perspective to that. So why don't we jump right in? Tell me about your lemons.
Well, honestly, so I don't like being put in a box.
No, don't put Sabrina in a box.
So it's like, first of all, who's to say it's a lemon?
Okay.
Right? Who is to say that it wasn't lemonade to begin with?
Oh, look at you.
So 2020 has been an amazing year for me because of the pressure and the catalyst to think differently, maybe be differently. Where will fear lead me? Who will I be under these situations? To not brush over it, but to let it be the catalyst for me to become someone I've never been before. I love 2020. I've never felt so much on New Year's Eve that I'm a completely different person than I was the year before. Never have I felt what I feel right now. So I guess lemon was the situation. There has been a lot of fear. It has been very sad for me to see people, especially children, wearing masks, and you when you are walking down the street, you just kind of naturally move away from people. I worked so hard to be open and vulnerable, but now the first thing is it you?
Backing
away.
Or,
oh, his mask isn't covering his nose. He's a mask hole.
The mask holes exist. Yes.
So I guess that was the lemon, and the lemonade was moving into it. Like squeezing it. Because you can be given a lemon and just sit there and stare at it, right? But if you squeeze it, you got to deal with it. And so that was mine.
For me, and we would love to invite you guys in to share your lemon experience this year. And if you can tag it into or tie it into the lemonade, that would be ideal. And I'd love to share some of those up on the screen. So think about that and then type that in and post it. We'd love to see those. There's been a lot of lemonade. I'm really I love Kobe. She's here. She likes to say,
keep talking.
Thank you. On the other side of that now, right? Now you are very blurry, so I would have to make a change to the camera.
This is just showing.
Oh, I like the blur though. It's kind of like soft, out of focus. What is that?
I wanted to show Dale my sweater.
Oh, was there a request for a sweater demo?
Subconsciously, yeah.
Back to my friend Kobe. She likes to say, I'm on the other side of that now. And I've borrowed that sense because I get that. You know, I feel like sometimes I'm looking back from the other side now and there are those lemons. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that this was going to be a lemonade experience. But because of all the work that we do and our abilities to reframe, like Sabrina said earlier, you may not have heard, reframe at the speed of love or the speed of God. When the lemon comes, can you immediately take it and start working it into the lemonade through your reframing and your understanding that this is a soul contract, this is a soul wake up, this is a opportunity hidden, disguised within a problem or within a crisis. Do you have that capacity to catch yourself and quickly shift into, ooh, what's here for me? And so I will tell you that that's been a big lemon to lemonade, is that way of being is when something would come, I would feel the initial, right? The tight, the fear, the oh my gosh. And then it's almost become like a trigger to untrigger. So I notice the trigger and that lets me know, ooh, wait, you're out of alignment. Let go right now.
Yep.
Find the opportunity. So it's been an ongoing experience of lemon to lemonade. That's actually my big win. Wow! Oh my goodness. We need to take pictures of this. Purples and pinks and whites.
These are huge.
That was like $100 of fireworks.
Really
just went
professional.
off. So I want to read into the experience, some of the things that you guys are sharing. So here we go. Kobe says, the supposed lemon for me, right, was an on again, off again working, right? That up and down. But the lemonade was having to find my security in the other ways. And I'm on the other side of that now, and I've been able to really meet the challenges with creative solutions. I love that, creative solutions. Beautiful. Dale says, I was looking for a way to take care of my body because massage and chiro was not available. You two have given me the knowledge and skill to take care of my body that I just want. So self-care.
Yep.
Right?
Qigong
Big shift.
Certification.
Yeah, there you go. Rhonda is here. Hi, Rhonda. She says, oh my goodness, everything is an opportunity to expand joy.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. So, Sabrina, do you want to dig into some more lemon to lemonade experiences, or should we jump into our trifecta? Trifecta. I'm going to draw something. I've got the iPad, and I'm going to see if my little special friend...
Oh, this is why you wanted to sit there.
No, it's not the only reason.
Yeah.
So...
I'm like, why are we sitting in different places today? I've got to do something.
Here we go. All right, just for fun. So we're going to start over here with M.
That's his finger drawing for you.
And we're going to go all the way down here.
Let me know in the chat. Can you see that okay?
And this is our little target. That's our bullseye.
Oh, it's the bullseye.
And this. So you guys know what those are, right? We have mission, vision, and action. Okay? So this, for me, that's a person.
You can see the drawing?
That's a person looking at a target.
Yeah, they can see it clear.
Okay, so I'm going to jump out of that for a second.
And I like that person looks through their finger.
They were looking right through their finger. So there's been something I've been saying lately that I really like. If I can see it, I can be it. And mission, because you hear people talk all the time about what's your vision? What's your mission? What's your reason? What's your purpose? And I like these words. Let's define them a little bit. For us, mission is this person here who's connecting to themselves. They're doing what we call the U-turn, where they're going inside, they're listening, they're connecting to soul. Right over here, okay, you're connecting to your mission first. I will not get graded on this drawing because this is definitely, I could do better.
You'll do better in 2021.
I'm going to do better in 2021. Okay, and we're just going to let it be.
Yeah.
So we probably should just say goodbye to the drawing. Mission is you being connected to soul.
Oh, I get it now.
So before I go taking any steps, any actions, any direction, I want to get clear first. What lights me up? And the biggest part for me about mission is, and I bet you would probably say the same thing, and I want to pitch this to you, is how you feel. Do you feel aligned? We talk a lot about alignment. Mm-hmm. Do you feel happy? Do you feel you're in a place of joy? And that you, because people talk about this all the time, say, I'm not clear on my mission. I'm not clear on my purpose. And so we've distilled it down to a very simple statement. The mission is love. Let's not make this too difficult. The mission is to be in love, to feel love, to share love, mm-hmm. to be connected to the source of all that is. Then...
And that has so many colors. There's all the colors of the universe in that love.
So many colors. Mm-hmm. Why don't you jump into that prisms. For a minute? Because then we'll bounce to vision.
Right, I think sometimes, we can just hear, my mission is love. And then everybody says, la, la, la.
Right.
It's not that. Love is full spectrum. Like I recently posted on my personal Facebook page these prisms that were all over our house Christmas morning. And you could see each color so vibrant. All of those colors are love, and you can feel them in so many different ways. So love isn't a small, like, that's love. No, love is huge. Love feels so many different ways and has so many different experiences, but it feels good, and you feel good doing it, and you feel excited to do it. And you might even feel a little bit scared, but it's when you think about moving towards what you are visioning, that bullseye, that target, how do you feel going there? Can you take the journey and stay in love incrementally? To me, that's the beautiful part, is I feel love now. I feel love looking at where I'm going. Now, incrementally, all the colors that I will feel along the way. And that's your life. Ultimately, that's your life, that journey.
Okay, making it a little bit better.
He's drawing it right.
Making it a little bit better. So if mission is our starting point, at the beginning of a journey, if you will, and that is a bullseye down there under vision, and that's the target. We were talking about if I can see it, vision, target, over here, if I can see it, I can become it. I can actually take the right action to bring me to that place. Now, for many people, if the mission, if you're not lit from the inside out, you don't have any drive. You don't have any chutzpah. Mm-hmm. So what's important to do is start visioning, especially for this new year. Start thinking and visualizing possibilities.
Because from a place of love, drive feels different than it may have felt for me when I was younger. My drive was coming from proving I was enough. My drive was coming from being better than that person. My drive was coming from not being left behind. My drive was coming from somehow being enough that I would be worthy of love. And then as we all get older and evolve, and that's not how we're identifying ourselves so much, where do you get your drive and what does that feel like? And that's where some of those different colors of love come from. You've got to pull the energy that gets you excited, but not pull from fear, which was such a key driver, I think, for so many ambitious achievers.
Absolutely. So what I find myself doing is I start visioning possibilities, ideas, things that might feel good, keyword feel. So like this home that we're living in, we started envisioning and having conversations about, well, what would it look like? Mm-hmm. What would it feel like? And what are some of the attributes that would light us up? We actually made a list of those things, and they happened to all manifest.
But it really was feeling. We did a lot of that. What would it feel like?
But in order to get feeling, you need something to give you feedback. So without something to look at, to envision, to start to bounce feelings off of, it's very hard to say what your purpose or mission is. You can say, like I said earlier, let's keep it simple. Let's just start with love. Because without connecting the vibration of love, how will you know if that vision is in alignment with that which makes you feel good? And that comes from feeling. So let's say I picture living in this home. I envision. And I even visit the home. I take a tour. And the very first thing Sabrina said to us when she walked into this home is, don't talk to me. I want to feel. And I so respect that.
At the front door.
So don't talk to me. I don't want to get logical. I don't want to get analytical. I don't want to start crunching numbers or data. I need to feel. Because why? She was going back to that original heart in phase 1. Is this in alignment with, I'll call it, your soul mission?
And that was awkward to say in front of the real estate agent.
It was. Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
But I so respect that, because you've got to be able to bounce and feel and get feedback, right? So start envisioning right now some ideas, play with it, envision new opportunity in 2021. Is it a new relationship that you're calling in? Is it a new business opportunity that you're calling in? Is it a new you, a new feeling in your body, a new level of weight, ideal weight? And it could be multiple things. But then bounce back, and how does it make you feel? If it feels good, you're going to have drive.
Yep.
Right? But without envisioning and seeing a target, you can't hit it, and you won't have the drive, right?
Yeah, and I like what Jenna said about releasing a lot of the old. We let go of so many files and papers and books and discs from ballroom dancing and entertainment and martial arts schools and car detailing. We would fill up that. We would go to the office store, and they had 3 huge containers that you could use to shred. We'd fill them all up. You can't go back for another week. And letting go of that, not the stuff, is letting go of the attachment, letting go of the identity, letting go of, but if I'm not that person, if that's not my goal, what is? Yeah. So sometimes, it's a little scary, and it's a little fun to, as you were saying, letting go of things that you are holding on to. And I am not talking about decluttering, nothing like that. Just because it's just what I felt. If I let go of all of this dancing history, training, then I'm not that anymore.
Identity shifts.
What will I be?
Yeah.
And it might feel like a void, but in that void is where your vision will be.
Absolutely. So we'll just kind of revisit this one more time. We've talked about mission, being in connection to love, being in connection to soul, being here in your heart, and using that as a feedback, like a barometer. And when you envision down here and you start looking, and there goes some eyeballs, you start looking at stuff.
That's cute.
And therefore feeling over here with these feelings, you can sense whether or not you're in alignment or out of alignment. And when you're in alignment, then and only then would I encourage you to take action. Because taking action from a place of misalignment gets us in the weeds. And sometimes I think we get pretty excited, like, hey, I need to be moving forward. I've got to take action. And we're taking action on random directions.
Yep.
We're splitting our focus. If you want to go from Austin to San Diego, a favorite trip of mine, I'd like a direct flight. I'd like to, now I get that there's going to be wind and waves of motion, and we'll ride that. Life is like that.
Miracles.
But,
that's how miracles happen.
Yeah, but I definitely want to be heading to San Diego. I don't want to go to New York and to Oregon and to Cucamonga as I'm going to San Diego. Not particularly.
I like Tristan's geography. He went the upper right for New York, and then he went down where Florida was, and he said Oregon. It's over there, babe.
I know, but I was just, all over the map, okay? I don't want to split my focus. I just found out that California's this way. I've always been thinking it was this way. I bet you did too.
Well, you can't just point in the air.
Yes, I can. It's that way.
I think it's that way.
Okay, whatever.
Because
the point is pretty obvious, right? Like, know where you're going, and you don't have to know exactly how you're going to get there. That
but
can
on
actually,
a map,
it could really mess you up. There's mystery, and there's opportunity, and there's, as you say, miracle. But at least be heading in the right direction. And then if you are able to continually get feedback and listen, you'll navigate beautifully. Because there are going to be changes in the course.
And when you're not clear and you're unclear, be okay with that. And then do some of the unblocking techniques, or just go do something else. Like leading up to the Energy Detox and Reboot event that's kicking off January 5th, we're doing 5 days of pre-work. And it's sort of to help people okay, before I focus on where I'm going or what I want to do, I might have to let go of some things. I might need a little bit of education. I might need to know some stuff. So be easy on yourself, because sometimes the most direct route for me is going to be a crooked line. That's going to be the best way for it to be the best results when I get there. But to me, it's all about feel your way.
Absolutely. I like this, Jenna. This is a really good analogy. She says, test drive the car by myself so I can feel, rather than a salesman asking a whole bunch of questions about me to figure out the sales angle.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's the trifecta that we live by, is we start with the mission, okay? Just to land this plane for a second. That, for me, is found through meditation and connecting to love. And when I'm in that soul-aligned place, I feel a smile on my face. I feel a relaxation in my body. I can sense my breath. My heart feels open. It's very physiological as well. And I can sense the energy flow. And it's good and it's healthy. And I feel like I'm on point. I'm doing the thing that I came here to do, which was to remember love. Wake up. Mm-hmm. But while I'm here, I want to do some stuff. And I want to shape that love. Shape through the mind, through thought and vision, into targets, which are goals. So I shape that love visually. And then, and the key here, you want to be a badass manifester, you do have to take some action. But action that's out of alignment is going to leave you freaking burned out. I've seen this with so many people, myself included, where we start with a passion and we're going in a direction and then we lose our way. We either lose sight of the target or we work ourselves so hard that we get out of alignment with love. And when you're out of alignment with love, the vision is off. Mm-hmm. And it's very hard to course correct and come back. Yeah. So what is the most important equation of all in this whole little map here? To me, it's the very first thing that I drew. It is right here. Connect to love. Make that your priority every single day. Yep. And then work on vision.
And to me, the growth.
Really practice visualizing every day. What would I love more of? And then listen. Go back and listen. How did that make me feel? And when these two are in alignment, take bold action. Mm-hmm. Get on it in 2021. That's my trifecta. It works beautifully for me. And Sabrina, I watch her master this. And we just want to share that with you guys. That's it for me.
Master what?
This trifecta of listening to love, to the mission.
And it's not a one-time thing. You're taking action, you're getting feedback, you're taking action.
Wow!
Like, whatever the biggest, most professional fireworks you've ever seen, they're happening here.
They're right here.
It's constant feedback. Any project that we do right now that's preparing for the Energy Detox event, super excited about this one, because I feel like whether people know it or not, I know that energetically the way that I feel in my gut when I see an empty store, when I see people with the mask, when I see the way people look at each other, when I see the lines outside of Trader Joe's, my energy, I have to be so on it to keep my energy clear. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm excited about, we added these 5 pre-tox days and we shot these videos. I'm very excited, but then within the action, I can get overwhelmed, I can get frustrated, I can feel like I can't find the words to write, I can't get the right play button, I can't find the still shot. So there's all those things along the way that let you continue that conversation between how do I feel and where am I going? What is the mission and what is love? Why am I doing what I'm doing? And it's all okay. It's all okay to feel some of that. I didn't even send the email out today till 6 o'clock tonight, and I was trying to get it out at 6 a.m. But instead of judge yourself, say, I got it out, and I'll do another one tomorrow. I just want to say to myself something that's happened to me in 2020. So in my lemonade that I want to keep drinking, I'm going to keep drinking the Kool-Aid.
The lemonade. We'll stick to lemonade. We already had plenty of Kool-Aid.
I'm being so much easier on myself.
Yeah.
I'm being kinder to myself. I'm being softer to myself. Even when I talk to myself, the two inside of me, it's like the wise one says to the other one, always says, hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. That's the way that I'm talking to myself, because I know that part of me that is vulnerable and feels like not enough. And I'm incorporating that into my inner dialogue.
I love it. So, sweet friends, 2021, a couple hours to go. It's going to be a gorgeous year. I really hope that simple, it's almost like a triangle, that little trifecta serves you well. Next time someone asks you, what's your vision? Check in and go, well, let me check in with my mission first. Is that in alignment with who I am and who I want to be? And then let the visions be birthed. I have found that in meditation, here comes a big one. In meditation, it's like the brain of my being, I feel, lives here in my heart, and I drop in meditation to my heart. I get an upload and I get a vision. Sometimes I see something, and other times I feel something.
Yeah.
But I feel, that feels good. And then it shapes itself into vision. And then it's so easy to take action because you have so much energy. You become unstoppable because you're aligning your mission and your vision. Action becomes fun. Even hard work becomes fun. It's great because you're in that beautiful alignment. This has changed everything. I know it's super simple, but it really, I guess I find it quite profound, and I hope that it helps you this year to come. It's time to go and see some little girls. I wonder if they're watching. Emma, Ellie, we're coming to visit you. We're off to see our friends and their beautiful daughters, so we hope that you guys have...
Let me tell a story real quick.
One last story.
The thing that touched my heart the most today was when my friend Heather told me that when she told the 3 and 5-year-old that Aunt Sabrina and Uncle Tiston were coming. Tiston. That they said, they both squealed and said, we want to sit next to Sabrina. Uncle Tiston can sit with you too. Because I put makeup on him. And I love that innocence. I can see now, I didn't understand so many of the ladies that I work with get so excited when they're going to be grandmothers. I was like, now I get it. Like having that fresh perspective at this point in life of the things that come out of the mouth of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds is just so delightful and refreshing.
All right. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining us. The Trisbrina Show has been an incredible thing this year. And you guys, it wouldn't be the same without you. You give us the reason to dig in and come up with things of value, things that are meaningful, things that are helpful, and things that are fun to talk about. And let's do it again next year, okay? So,
Okay. All right.
Much love.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye now. See y'all later.